So what if the greatest power you'll ever know isn't something you need to go out and find, but something you just need to awaken? Joseph Murphy's classic book makes this incredible claim, that inside every single one of us is a force that can literally turn failure into success and misery into pure joy. In this quick explainer, we're going to break down exactly how he says it all works.
The book kicks off by having us face one of life's biggest puzzles. I mean, we all know people who just seem to have it all figured out, right? And then there are others with the very same opportunities who just can't seem to catch a break. What's the deal? Is it just fate, random luck, or is there something else going on entirely?
Well, Murphy's answer just flips that whole idea on its head. He basically argues that the control panel for your entire life, it's not out there somewhere in the world. Nope, it's right here, inside your own head. This is the big idea at the heart of his work. The real power isn't external, it's all internal.
To really wrap our heads around this, let's first dig into the core problem the book is trying to solve, which it calls the riddle of life.
And boom, right here, we get the solution to that riddle. Murphy says that inside each of us is a treasure house, like a gold mine of untapped potential. And you know the most wild part of this idea? You don't have to go out and get this power, you've already got it. The real work is just learning how to unlock the door.
So, how do we find the key to this treasure house? Well, it all starts with this fundamental idea. You don't just have one mind. You actually have two distinct parts that are always interacting. Welcome to your mind's two realms.
To really get this, the book gives us this fantastic analogy. Just picture your conscious mind as a gardener, okay? It's the part that thinks, reasons, and decides which seeds to plant. But your subconscious mind, that's the garden, this incredibly fertile, powerful soil. It doesn't argue, it doesn't judge, it just accepts whatever seeds you plant, your thoughts, and it works tirelessly to grow them, whether they're seeds of success or seeds of failure.
Your conscious mind is what you're using right this second to listen to me. But your subconscious, that's the silent partner running the whole show in the background, keeping your heart beating, your lungs breathing. And here's the absolute game changer. It is on the job 24/7, and it will accept as total fact whatever your conscious mind impresses upon it with real belief.
Now, this critical relationship between the gardener and the garden, it isn't random. It's actually governed by one single unbreakable rule. And this brings us to what Murphy calls the law of belief.
This right here is the master operating principle. Your subconscious doesn't sit there and debate with you. If you consciously, truly believe something is true, your subconscious takes that as a direct command and will move heaven and earth to make it happen in your life. Your belief is simply the command you give to your inner world.
But here's the catch, and it's a huge one. The soil of your subconscious. It doesn't care if the seed you plant is a beautiful flower or a poisonous weed. It will grow either one with the same amazing efficiency. And this is exactly why understanding the power of suggestion is so important. And this is where you take back control. A negative suggestion, whether it comes from someone else or even your own inner critic, is completely powerless until you give it power by accepting it. You are the gardener. You get to decide which seeds get planted. End of story.
The book gives a perfect example of how this works. Picture this. A passenger on a ship is told, "Wow, you look really pale. You're definitely going to be seasick." The man, already a little nervous, accepts the suggestion is true. His conscious mind plants the seed of sickness, and his subconscious obediently gets to work bringing that feeling into his reality. He didn't get sick from the ocean. He got sick from an idea he chose to believe.
Okay, so if our thoughts are really that powerful, how do we become deliberate gardeners of our own minds? Well, that brings us to the most practical and exciting part, the actual techniques for transformation.
This isn't just some abstract philosophy. The book is really a user's manual for your mind. It gives you clear, actionable formulas that are designed to help you consciously plant the seeds you actually want, seeds of health, wealth, and confidence.
One of the most powerful tools is visualization, or what the book calls the mental movie method. Right before you fall asleep, when your rational mind is all quiet and relaxed, you play a short mental movie of your goal already being accomplished. But here's the secret sauce. Don't just see it, you have to feel it. Feel the joy, the relief of that happy ending. That feeling is the language your subconscious understands best.
Another key technique is affirmation. The book tells this story of a singer who was just paralyzed by stage fright. Her career was completely stalling.
So 3 times a day, she'd find a quiet place and just repeat this phrase with deep, genuine feeling. What was she doing? She was actively overriding the old, fear-based programming. And the result? A week later, she gave an absolutely stunning audition and totally rebooted her career. When you boil it all down, everything we've just talked about comes down to this one single profound truth. Your entire life, your health, your relationships, your bank account, it's all a direct reflection of your dominant habitual thoughts.
So, the treasure house is inside you, the power is in your thoughts. And that really leaves us with just one crucial question. What seeds of peace and success, or of fear and failure, are you choosing to plant in the fertile garden of your mind right now, today?